What's up guys, I'm here today to bring you a tutorial of Gungor's I Am Mountain. This has actually been my highest viewed cover to date, the date that this came out. And I really love this song. It's great, I love everything about it. It's so good musically, like that whole album was just genius musically. But today I'm going to show you just a quick tutorial. There's not that many sections to this, not as many quick things to learn. It's complicated, but once you get the main part down, you can kind of take that wherever you want. It is a short song, so that helps us out a little bit, and aside from the verse and pre-chorus, the guitar isn't doing much at all. So if you want, you can spice it up however you want. This is how I do it. I had a guy ask me the other day, how do you do this? And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video for you. So let's get it right into it. So the song is in the key of E, so nice and easy, no need to detune anything, it's great. Basically what's gonna happen is the verse chords, the verse just jumps around between A, B, C sharp, around those chords. So while the piano is doing its thing and the vocals and the guitar, the drums are all doing their thing, the guitar is kind of bouncing around in the middle of that. What you're gonna do, and the best way I can do this is just play it for you, then explain what I'm doing, is grab a A bar chord. Now, I want you to let go of everything except for your pinky and your middle finger. Now what I would do is, you can finger this however you want, however is easier for you, but I would refinger this to where your ring finger is on the D string on the 7th fret, so A, and your index finger is on the G string, 6th fret, which that should be C sharp. So that's what it should sound like. May feel a little weird fingering it like this, but this is gonna make it easier for you throughout the rest of the song. Pretty much the whole verse, actually exactly the whole verse, is done with just these two strings with the guitar. Now the way I played it is of course not going to be exactly the same as Gungor, because he's Gungor and he does different almost every time I see him do it, and he does it more awesome every single time I see him do it, and his stuff is going to be a little more complicated. So if you want to do that, go find a video. I'll see if I can find one and put it in the description. I think I know of one where they do it live, and that'll be down below, and my full cover of this will be down below as well. But this is just kind of get you kick-started. This is going to be like an easy way you can do it, just on your own, and you can spice it up however you want. I recorded my cover down below a year ago from today. Well, not exactly a year, but you know what I mean, a year ago. So in the cover I mess up one time on the chorus, which is just funny because I uploaded that anyway. But I've learned a little bit more about the song since then, so learn everything I show you here, and then you can go watch that just to kind of see how it all fits together. But I'll show you where I mess up too. It's not terrible, don't worry. But basically grab those two notes on the 7th and 6th fret, D and G strings, and you're just gonna bounce from that. You're gonna scoot your ring finger back to 6th fret on the same string. Your fingers aren't gonna move strings. Put your index finger on the 4th fret. So the first part is, let's just get that part down. So now full speed, that's like, but just to slow it down and get it down perfect first, slowly, and then build up speed. Start with just, or if you need to go even slower than that just to get the fingering down. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Then you're going to jump up to what would be a B chord, but you're just playing those two notes to accent it, which, you're still playing the same chords, but it's accenting different notes, so it sounds like it's something different, but it works really well. So you're going to bounce back to, I don't even know what chord that would be. If someone does know, then please shout out to me. You're just jumping back to that. It's kind of like a bouncy note. Sorry. And then you're going to bounce up to the B, slide up to that, and you're going to go up again to the C sharp minor. So all together. Back, bounce back to B, and then land on B. So all together, slow down, or we'll do it full speed and I'll do it slow down. So full speed. Slow down would be more or less. Yeah, so that's, Gungor does a lot more bouncing around than that. He does like, but just for simplicity's sake, I took out a few of the extra bounces because, for one, I didn't know that a year ago. Now I do, but even now when I play this song, I still kind of like leave some of the extra stuff out just to make it easier for me and everyone else around me, just so we can all lock in together. But that is basically the whole verse right there. You're just kind of, I'm mountain, I'm dust, and it's too high for me to sing, but again. Now for the pre-chorus, you can do the same thing. Same thing, and it should work pretty well. I never actually tried that. You can try it out, see if it works. Just doing the same thing for the pre-chorus. That's when in the light. That part, that's the pre-chorus. All right, what I call the pre-chorus anyway. I do something different just to kind of change things up for myself. I go down to like you're playing an A chord, but just grab on your middle finger on the 2nd fret G string, ring finger B string 2nd fret, and you'll reveal the A string. So just play the top 3 strings of your guitar, and you're gonna bounce again like you would up here, but you're just gonna lift up these 2 fingers. Your index finger should be back here on the 1st fret G string, waiting to be revealed. So, and then, which maybe that's an E, and maybe that's what you're bouncing to. Maybe that's what that chord is. If it's an E, don't quote me on that, but check. Let me know if I'm right. You're gonna bounce back to that. Slide up, because it's a B, but leave the. You're not gonna play that note. You're gonna leave the E, this top E string revealed the whole time. So. Slide the whole thing up a whole step to B. And you're gonna grab what would be a C sharp minor, but up here now. So, and I changed fingering here because it's a little easier. So, ring finger 6th fret G string, middle finger, excuse me, 5th fret B string, and then you're gonna bar this back here. So. All together, it's the same thing as the verse, so it should be. So, yeah, it's the same thing pretty much. I just play it that way because it sounds a little different. It sounds cooler to go to a different sound for the pre-chorus, and that's pretty much the whole song, really. When you get to the chorus, and this is why I messed up in the thing, you're just gonna chunk on that E. Now, when I first recorded this, I messed up because I didn't have the strumming rhythm right. I was doing like a. That's not right. The strumming rhythm, when it goes, whoa, I cannot sing that. I'm sorry. Don't judge me for that. But you're gonna grab that E on the chorus and just back and forth. And that's the whole first chorus. It's just that E chord. And when it comes out of the chorus, you just go back to the. Now, the second verse has some dead stops, so like, you play the same thing, you just leave some parts out. So it's like, the second verse is... More or less, watch the video down below, see exactly where the dead stops are. It's hard to do without the song playing behind me, but that's what the cover is for, so that'll be down below. Check that out. I'll have the live version of them doing it. I'm afraid the live version may be in different keys. I will find a video of them playing it and put that down below, and you can watch that. But that'll be down there. That's the whole first chorus, and then go back to the verse. The only thing that's different is the second chorus. Halfway through, they go to the A. You could just play F. Works just fine, do that if it's easier for you. I like to do something a little different, and I play this chord a lot when I play guitar, especially lead guitar. Grab an A bar chord. This is like some weird hybrid A. I don't know what to call this, but this is what it is. What you're gonna do, take your pinky off, like you're playing an A7. Now put your middle finger, ring finger where the pinky would have been, on the 7th fret D string. So now unbar everything and leave your index finger on the 5th fret and mute the A string. And you could leave it open, but I leave it just because it's hard to do. And all together that should sound like, you could even just, this is even easier, just unbar it. It kind of reveals these two notes, which is a cool clash. These are a really floaty sound. I play this on a ton of songs. Like, you can do so much with this. But for the purposes of this song, you're just gonna go on the. And in the cover below, you'll see me go to a different E. It's like playing an E bar chord. But you're basically just playing an E power chord, and you're revealing everything. And in the cover below, I mess around some with doing an octave. I'll do a whole nother video on stuff you can do up higher up on the neck, like some basic guitar formula. I'll do a video on that later, but this isn't that video. This is just I Am Mountain. Basic sections. I forgot the bridge. When everything drops down, that's going to be different for you. It's going to be similar to the pre-chorus where you're playing down here, but instead of doing that, just sweep back and forth when you're picking, and you're going to mute it. On those same chords. I forget the actual order of the chords, but I'm pretty sure it's just the A to C sharp to B. Filled with Holy Ghost to A to C sharp B. And you build on that chorus, and you're right back into the song, and the song ends with just. That's pretty much all the sections below. You know, learn all those sections, and then go look up Gungor's version of the song, or go see my cover if you want to see how I do it all together. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it taught you a little something about this song. I really love it. Go check out the whole album because it's great. You know, I'll be doing some more covers. Subscribe if you want more stuff. I'll do more covers, more tutorials in the future. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.